What's going on, guys? It's Josh from JJ's Customs. This really isn't a how-to video as much as I'd like it to be. This is for a customer's car, so I really don't want to take time filming since this isn't my own personal one, but they are doing the Wilwood brake cylinder upgrade. So I thought I'd give you just kind of a brief overrun real quick of what all's entitled in that. Instead of doing, the actual showing you all this stuff, I'll just kind of explain what we did. This is also a 280Z 2+2 brake booster. It's quite a bit larger than the factory one, so you're able to push more fluid without getting a stiffer pedal. If you were to keep, like say the factory booster, it just makes for a little bit better pedal feel with the 1-inch Wilwood. So basically, to do that, let's take the booster out if you want to go that route too. There it is, and I make sure to turn my flashlight on. Right there, you can barely see where my finger's at right here. There's one there, there's another one right there. On the other side, I may not be able to get you guys in here. Let's see. Barely. On this side over here, there's two as well. And then the shaft right there, which I haven't put the pin back in. But you need to put that pin out, or pull it out. It's held in by just a little R-clip there. You can pull it out with some needle nose. Comes right out. This one had like an adhesive on the booster, so if you get those four loose and you feel like you don't have it loose and it's real forceful, I had to take a pry bar against the firewall here and just kind of give it a little 1-2. Not really hard. You'll hear the silicone, I'm guessing what they use, kind of come off. And then you can just wiggle it out after that. Then the new one comes in. And to do the Wilwood, the master cylinder, there's a couple things you have to do. And I'll show you using the old master cylinder since I've already got the new one on. First off, the Wilwoods come with, let me turn this AC off. The Wilwoods come with standard threading on the master cylinder on the bottom here, okay? And if you're running disc all the way around, which he's still disc front, drum rear, there's check valves. You have to pull these out in the Wilwood, and there's check valves underneath those for the drums. So if you're running full disc like I will be doing, you have to pull those check valves out. Okay, and there's also these that are threaded in the bottom as well. So what you have to do, you can either buy adapters if you really want to, but this is kind of the easier way to do it. These are 11/16, I believe. And what you do is you just take these out of your old one and take them out of the new one. These I kind of had to bump a little bit to get out. Pull them out. Take the ones from the factory master cylinder. You take it and put them in the new Wilwood. Okay, and then that'll make it go from a 3/8 to the M10. And give you your correct thread pitch. Also, on right here and right here, you have to take and you have to hog that out because the Wilwood is just a little bit closer in together than your factory one. And when I say you got to hog it out, it's not a whole lot really at all. I really should have videoed or pictured it, how much I had to take. I mean, really, if you hadn't looked at it before and after, you would never notice. On the Wilwood, there is a little bit of a lip in this area right here. As you can see, this one kinda has one. And if it'll focus, it won't focus. All right. Anyway, there's a little bit of a bevel right there, and all you have to do on the Wilwood is just kind of holler it out, if you want to say. You can tell I'm from Arkansas right there. You just bore it out a little bit and make it where it's completely flush. And what I used to do that is I just took my Dremel. I have a from Walmart, I believe. It's a chainsaw blade sharpener. That's all it is. It actually worked really good in the aluminum, and it didn't go crazy on me. I was able to have a lot of control and get nice cuts and stuff in it, so it didn't just look awful. I mean, I know no one is ever going to see it, but I don't like just gouging at it crazy. After that, it bolts right up. Everything else fits. I'll go over here and show you. I need to get this fan out of here since summertime's almost gone. Really need to clean the shop, but we'll get to that eventually. Once you do that, it pretty much bolts right up. Use the same plate, the spacer plate you had before. The lines all bolt, you know, go right, thread right in, no problem. That back one was kind of a pain to get off. There's these bleeders. You want to either bleed it before you put it in, or bleed it on the car with those bleeders. There is a Wilwood bleed procedure with these. As I learned with my master cylinder for my clutch, you have to follow it, or else you'll never get the air out of it. So I guess for now, guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's just a brief walkthrough. Hopefully when I get to my car, I'll actually be able to do a full on and show you everything as we do it, and go from there. Alright guys, for now that's it. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything you'd like to see, just let me know below. Thanks guys, peace.